crazy to think in the midst of it all, you already knew my name.
Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Tony Alyssa. Welcome back to my channel. So today is February 20th. It is our last day to move out of our old apartment. And so, as usual, we were procrastinating until the two coldest days ever to hit Texas. I don't know if that's true, but it's true to me. Okay. Today, the lowest is 11. The lowest yesterday was like 12. And then it changed to 11. I don't know how cold it is right now. It's probably like 14 or 15 degrees. But I don't think it's as windy as yesterday was. However, because of my hand, I tried to help yesterday. With moving out like the junk and stuff. But yeah, I really can't lift nothing. And when I was at work, I was only using my right hand. And it hurt so bad. Like I woke up, I already be having carpal tunnel, right? But because I was only using this hand for the heavy lifting and as my dominant hand, I woke up 2 times last night just throwing my hand back and forth trying to wake it up. And I don't know if y'all ever experienced that buzzing type of carpal tunnel feel, but on steroids, where it just feels like, you ever watch a cartoon, say this remote was like a cartoon and they squeeze it in here, gets skinny, but the two ends is choked out, you get what I'm saying? So that's how my hand feels. Somebody is just squeezing right here to the thinnest point. It hurts so bad, and it's still hurting right now, but not as bad as it was. So my sister's about to bring my niece over here. I'm gonna watch my niece, and her and my mom are going to do the lifting and stuff, and then she's gonna come back and I'm gonna go over there with my mom and do scrubbing and stuff, cleaning out the fridge, sweeping, cleaning out the bathroom, stuff like that. That's what I'm gonna go over and do afterwards. So, but right now I'm about to get breakfast. Y'all, I already know I'm over my $250 budget. So what I've learned is consistency isn't linear. Okay, I did my $250 budget in December. That showed me with eating out. If you don't know, I had a bad eating out problem. I did my $250 budget in December. In January, I know I went $14 or $20, or I can't remember, 28 maybe, I don't know. I didn't calculate it, but I knew mentally, because I calculate along the way, I knew that I went over that budget. So I was supposed to take money off for February, but it was too much going on. It was just too, and I went over in January because I got sick. So, and I wasn't cooking. I already don't want to cook when I'm not sick. So February was a whole bunch going on as well. So we're gonna start everything back over in March. So I'm just to the point bro, I'm already over the budget. I can't, I'm not about to take off nothing for March or anything. I'm just gonna start back fresh, I don't want to give up hey, but I don't want to give up I already did it, so why should I keep going on the budget? I'm gonna just start new in March. So right now I'm about to go to Dunkin'. Dunkin' coffees have not been doing it for me at all. I don't know what it is. It may be my location. It may be the location that's closest to me. It's just watery. I add a lot of sugar now when I go, so it could taste like something. But if they burn the coffee, it just ruined every single thing. So today I'm just getting, they have a 2, hold on, let me get my phone. So they have a 2, if you spend $10, you get $2 off, so $8, you get what I'm saying? So I'm getting the chicken roasted wrap with a refresher. I always add sugar into my, the liquid sugar into my refresher. The total comes up to $8.95. Now my sister told me she was getting ready about 30 minutes ago, so let me go ahead and go get that. So I'm here when they come. Now this would be such a good angle. I really need a car tripod. I'm gonna get one for real. Now that I see this up here, I might get one. But as y'all can see, the seats are down in the back. I think my sister put one up, but I guess it didn't click. That's what all that, when I went to get food last night, I kept hearing a whole bunch of movement. I'm like, what is going on? But I guess the seat fell on, so I don't know. Oh my gosh. It's going. I'm about to leave, y'all. I feel like my sister is gonna call me at any moment and be like, okay, I'm coming. And I'm not gonna be home. One thing I could do is waste some time, okay? But let's go to Dunkin'. You know what I've been thinking? I don't know if my bunny's leaning, but I can't fix it. You know what I've been thinking? I'm the type of person that, like, if I go through something though, like, I realize it's a lesson in everything. And I know I've been saying, like I wasn't able to pick up as many shifts as I used to, because, you know, like, I feel like with every business at the beginning of the year, it's always slow. So I was not able to pick up any, like, as much shifts as I used to. But when I used to be picking up shifts, y'all, I would give myself one day off, and with that one day off, I could really only use half of the day for myself or whatever I need to get done. And then I had to go to sleep and then prepare, like, to go to work. With me actually being able to take my days off that they give us outside of our regular schedule, it's like, girl, rest. When I say I've been getting so much done, like, YouTube wise, stuff that I actually want to do with my life, because I don't want to work like this job for the rest of my life. Like, I want to do what I want to do with my life, which is like social media and my business. Like, that's what I want to do. And I remember I was like praying about it and asking God. This is kind of like my thought process. Like, we kind of over spiritualize stuff to a point that it's like crippling us. And I know I do that a lot. I don't know if anybody else, but I know I do that. So I'm like, God, like, this is what I want to do, but send me like a sign or confirm to me, like, let me know if this is your will for me, which I feel like we should pray for God's will for us, right? But then I feel like it's a part that's like, just do it. Because I feel like people, okay, for instance, it's this girl I watch, her name is Chelsea. I feel like everybody knows who Chelsea is. But, okay, she was like, she posted every single day, 2 times a day if need be. And look at where she is. And I think she got monetized on YouTube within like a short period of time. And she just wanted to stop doing hair. She was doing hair at that point in time. And she was like, yeah, I'm overdoing hair. I want to stop doing hair. And she was like, well, I want to do YouTube. And she just put in the work. Look at her life years later. You see what I'm saying? So, in a sense, like, of course we want to be aligned with God's will, right? Yes, I'm not saying don't pray. I'm talking to myself. I'm not saying don't pray, God, if this is your will, let me know. If it's not, let me know. Because at the end of the day, God is going to let you know, okay? But at the same time, if it's your desire, our desires come from God. God doesn't want me slaving this job. I have a desire to work for myself. 2 and 2 is equaling 4 right now. So I just feel like put in the work. Just put in the work. And that's what I'm going to be doing. Is putting in the work for what I actually want to do. Not, which is not my job. Okay? Not the job that I work right now. But yeah. I just got back home. I got my food. Let me show y'all. Because when I get back upstairs, you already know. Straight to YouTube. Finding whatever vlog I'm about to watch. I usually get the strawberry dragon fruit with 3 sugars, and I forgot to ask for light ice, but this does look like light ice, which is fine with me. And if you're feeling fancy, get no ice. But I think Dunkin' started charging for no ice. I could be wrong. Or was that Starbucks? I don't know. And then I got the chicken roasted pepper wrap. It is so good. And then I just got hash browns. But yeah, I'm about to head upstairs, eat. Hopefully I can eat everything before my niece come, because maybe once them kids come around, it's over with. I can't do nothing. This is what is she? I'm back. It's the next day. And y'all, yesterday was ghetto, okay? It was ghetto. This is why you don't procrastinate. Because with us procrastinating, my bun always leans to one side. Oh my gosh. It's gonna have to stay because I can't keep redoing it. I don't even know what I was saying. But we procrastinated so bad that of course we were late with wrapping up, like, cleaning and stuff. So Now, what I'm about to do right now is go drop the keys off, because apparently the last apartment that I was at, they don't have a rent box, like where you would drop like a money order or something. Because at my apartment before that, that's how I left my keys. Like I dropped off my keys in a rent box, but these people didn't have one. I was gonna leave it in the mailbox, but the mailbox was gonna be open, like whatever. But she called me today. I thought she was calling about the keys, but she was calling about a forwarding address. Okay, I was like, yeah, I'm about to bring the keys. So that's what I'm about to do. Today, honestly, will probably be like a chill day. If you know me, on my off days, I really want to try something new, but it's also 20 degrees again. So I don't know if I'm gonna actually try something today. I was scrolling on Facebook and I seen a 7 brew drink, but again, I'm trying to wait. I don't want to go back to La La Land. And I actually don't have nowhere that I want to try, like honestly. But ooh, if y'all live in the DFW area, please, if y'all be eating all this stuff and y'all find like a good place that y'all like to eat, please let me know, because I do want to try places. Anywhere I see on TikTok, I'll go that I'm like interested in. But y'all know when y'all cleaning, y'all find y'all favorite stuff. This perfume, a body spray, I sprayed it. I don't even feel like it's the time of season for this, and I'm still sleepy, but I don't feel like it's the time in season for this, but it smells so good. And I just remember why I bought it in the first place. But let's head to give these people their keys. And I probably need to do a grocery order. I don't know how I'm gonna meal prep given my hand, so I'm going to find the easiest thing possible on earth that I could meal prep. Maybe subs. I'll probably do subs again, because I don't have to cut nothing, I don't have to cook nothing. And I think that would be the easiest thing to do. And I could just do the taco fries that I did last week. But let me head up. How can I help you? Hey, I just have a mobile order for Tony. Alright, go for it. Alright, thank you. Alright, y'all. So mom is gonna help me change this. I'm gonna cut it off and see what it looks like.
I can tell the story of how I've overcome. Dark were the days I didn't know the sun. Numb to the thought of love, and so I chose to run. But yeah, call me home.
I'm so scared to move my finger. But what I'm gonna do right now is try to clean the blood off, cause yeah. All right, so this is as good as I got it. Like, I tried to clean the blood off. This is what they gave me. These, like these 2 things, and then the wrap. I think it's pretty much healed. It's just a little swollen and numb-ish, but it's definitely swollen. Anyways, all right, y'all. Sorry for the background noise. Sorry for the background noise if you could hear it. I'm not in my clothes, but I'm sitting here. I'm trying to edit. Like trying to transport my footage, and I'm also, while it's transporting, I'm watching Erica Life is Spiritual. You know, I said I wanted to start back watching them, so they just released an episode today called, hold on, I can't see the title, but I think, The Origin of Idolatry, right? And they're talking about like the Olympics, how these 5 reptilians men came together and, you know, decided how they were basically going to enslave the world. And she broke it all the way down to the school system, down to getting a job, how that would set you back, basically for God's plan for us to be fruitful, multiply, and live a wealthy life that God planned for us to live. But now with us coming into this whole system, us being enslaved, and it really made me think, I'm literally a slave. But a slave in a way to the system, to a job. How did I get to this point of slavery? Idolatry, sin. Because sin, I believe, leads you into idolatry. So basically, let's say, of course everybody sins, but I'm trying to pinpoint like a sin. Maybe like fear, or like idolatry of money, idolatry of things, like, and I'm talking about myself. So with all of that, like, sin, it now leads me into idolatry. Okay, if I don't have this job, I won't have money. When in reality, it should be, if I don't have God, I won't have money, or if I don't have God, I won't have wealth. So, yeah, and this is what I'm saying. I don't know if you remember when I said, like, in my last vlog, I be going back and forth about me finishing this course. Y'all, simply because my back and forth with finishing the course is that I know if I finish this course and I passed the test, like, I finished this course, I passed the test, I now have to go look for a job and do the same thing of a 9 to 5. A 9 to 5, whether if we clock in at 8, if we clock in at 4, if we clock in at 12 a.m., it's literally me having to sit down and give somebody my time and be restricted to a time frame for another company. When in reality, so for instance, right now in my job, I work overnight, I work at a warehouse. If I want to go on a fast, 9 times out of 10 right now in this season of my life, I'll be like, okay, I can't partake in this corporate fast because I need to eat based off of the physical work that I'm doing. That's just how I think about it. Of course, like, I could believe God for faith to give me the strength to go throughout the whole day of work, like, you know, and have the strength and not pass out or whatever for 3 days, or like for however long the fast will be. But do I have that faith right now? You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I, one, obviously now have to come out of agreement with that fear and believe God, y'all. Like, God's word, and I think it's Matthew 6:33, which says, seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. I don't believe, at least for me, right, that God called me to be in this system, because y'all, when I say going to work, and I feel like a lot of people could relate to it. A lot of people could relate to going to work feels like slavery. And she even talked, her and her husband even talked about how going to work and living in these systems is like slavery. But then they reward us on the weekends with football. They were talking about soccer, but for America, the Super Bowl, or like a game where you get all hyped up, you get together with your friends, or for some people it could be the club. For some people, even for Christians, it could be the church. You going out or going to church with your friends, gathering, all these other things, but then you go back to a job that you hate from Monday through Friday, which takes up the majority of your week, which in turn takes up the majority of your life. You get what I'm saying? Like, I think this is modern day slavery. I honestly think it's modern day slavery. We're gonna have to do something about that. Something is gonna have to get done, because, y'all, I don't want to be a slave to this world. I don't want to be a slave to a job. I don't want to be a slave to the system. Honestly, if I'm gonna be a slave, I'd rather be a slave to God. Because guess what? God is not going to treat you. Once you're on God's side, God is not going to treat you ill. Once you're a slave to this world, for instance, once you're a slave to your job, you come to work on time, you're the best worker, they give you the pats on the back, they don't promote you. They give you the pat on the back for doing a good job at their place of establishment. You get injured, hey, I need a little bit of time off, you get fired. No paid time off, now you're struggling. That is how the world repays you for being a slave for them. That's not how God repays you for being a slave for him. Okay? And if you don't believe me, please read the Bible. Please read the Bible. Okay? So something is gonna have to get done. But I just wanted to come out here and say that, like, this just brought a lot of things into perspective for me. Like, yeah.